50-0 senior. So no shame for moving into the consolation side in that match. We are underway. Two wrestlers on their feet. They push and shove, break apart. Here's the shot by McBride. He gets blocked off. They come up. McBride was coming into bear hug position, but they slip out of bounds. .25 seconds gone in the first period of this third place match for Fort Morgan's Dylan McBride. Trying to bring some hardware for the Mustangs. Reach for an ankle, and McBride nearly had it. They break apart, and we'll come back and try it again. Down near the edge of the mat, they'll slip out of bounds right in front of the Cheyenne Mountain coaches. Just 14 seconds left here in this shortened first period. So reach for that ankle again by McBride, but he's not going to get it. Final few seconds here, and not a lot of activity. Well, we'll head to the second period. The choice goes to McBride. He'll defer it off. And Gerard will work from the bottom of the referee's position. So McBride going to jump on. He's over on the left side, and we are underway. Working that bull drive. Gets a hold of the left wrist, drives that forehead through the left armpit. Seen him a couple times in this tournament. Be able to get in there, lift that arm up, and sink a nice deep half Nelson. See what he can do with it here. He'll give up on it. And now here's Gerard up onto his feet. Turns back in. There's the escape. First point of the match goes to Zach Gerard from Cheyenne Mountain.
McBride looks a little outsized out there.
Yeah, at 182 pounds, he does look like he's given up a little bit of weight. McBride not really a bulky wrestler, but boy, his style of wrestling, he wrestles like a strong wrestler. But some of those things he can get away with on some other wrestlers, certainly not working here. Couldn't get that bull drive in, couldn't get an ankle pick in a couple of tries. They work back into the center, just under a minute to go in the second period. Takes another shot, doesn't get very far, and the Cheyenne Mountain wrestler hanging on with a front headlock now. He's off to the side, he spins around. The 2-point takedown is awarded as McBride was on his feet. That was a quick 2 points.
Don't agree with it, but I'm a lot further away too.
So it's a takedown and an escape. And so that puts McBride down by a score of 3-1. They work near the edge of the mat. They'll slide out. Come back to the center. 23 seconds on the clock here in the second period. Dylan McBride is down by a score of 3-1. Here comes the headlock. They go side by side and out of bounds, and McBride can't finish it. He had the headlock. He didn't have enough real estate to finish it. So just 16 seconds left in the second period.
That's too bad because Gerard's going to be looking for that now.
Yeah, you don't get too many opportunities for that. They're on their feet. Final 5 seconds of the second period. Dylan McBride down by a score of 3-1. That'll close out the second period.
Got Kyle Growlis and J.J. Pursley down there in McBride's corner. Kyle Growlis wrestled for Fort Morgan and then over at Western State, I believe, and J.J. Pursley and a Brush alum.
McBride works from the bottom to start out the third period. He's down by 2, gonna have to score some points. Gerard drives him down to the mat. Got control of both wrists, but now here's McBride up onto his feet. Gerard draped around the left side. Turning back in, and he had the whizzer in. He does get his escape. So McBride gets the escape. They're on their feet, and McBride is down by a score of 3-2. 1.5 minutes left in this third place match, the final match of the afternoon. Now Gerard just driving McBride off the edge of the mat. McBride looks over at the clock to see what he has left. 1:15 in the match. He's down by 1. Both wrestlers drop to a knee, then they break apart. McBride needs a takedown, trailing by 1 in this third place match, Class 4A. Here's the shot, on the double leg, not very deep, and they'll go out of bounds. 53 seconds left in the match. McBride takes another weak shot. Front headlock put on by Gerard, keeping him away. Now he slips around to the side, got a hold of an ankle, and gains control, so McBride is down 5-2. Down by 3, 30 seconds left in the match. Making his way to his feet, turns in, and there's the escape. 25 seconds left in the match. He's down 5-3. Needs a takedown to send this into overtime. They break apart. Here comes the headlock, and they're going to go out of bounds.
He was ready for it that time.
Yep, definitely. Had his hips in the right location. Wasn't going to get tossed. 13 seconds left. A pretty weak shot by McBride, and he gets taken down right away, and Gerard into a cradle. He's got a near side cradle hooked up. He's not going to turn McBride, but the final score will be 7-3. So Dylan McBride will take home a 4th place medal. Made it 1 match short last year.